Congressman Murphy, who chaired today's hearing on this issue. Chairman, what did you learn?
Well, it was pretty startling to know that here the administration, HHS or CMS, wanted McKinsey to come and do an audit of how well they're doing, and that Mr. Chow participated in that information. But even though he is the chief information officer, he's the one who's supposed to manage a lot of the security on the website, nobody told him the results of that. He specifically said, despite having multiple meetings with Ms. Tavener after she had the briefings on this in April, she never brought it up to him. And you have to wonder how he could possibly do his job if they're not telling him what the problems are that he has to deal with.
Yeah, I almost felt sorry for him because it was like he was in the hot seat today, and he just didn't know. I mean, a lot of this was, if we take him at his word, and some of the follow-up emails and writings we've got, none of this was being conveyed to him, and that's important. Why? Why does that show the house of cards potentially this was built on?
Well, sure, and it raises the question, either they're trying to fool Congress or they're fooling themselves into thinking that everything's okay, and they thought by leaving him in the dark, does that make it okay? It certainly does not. And when they say to us the security is on target, I found it fascinating. He said security is fine, whereas another hearing room in the same building, someone else is saying it's not okay. And a panel we had after that says you really can't give assurances that the website is secure. So it is one of those things that with the multiple people in charge, or we think is in charge, of what's happening with so much contradicting information, I don't know how they can lead their way out of this in the next few days.
You know, Chairman, this is a dumb question on my part, but what if he had been alerted? What should he have done?
Well, one of the things he said is he wished he had more time. And I wonder if he knew the full scope of this from all of the multiple contractors and how it just couldn't possibly be tested. Could he have spoken up? It was interesting that he said to me he did not ask for more time, even though he wished he had. And I have to wonder why. Did he think that based on the information he was getting, he could still make this achievable? Or if he had known the seriousness of this, could he have then had ammunition to say, look, you can't make this date? And so you wonder, I mean, I don't know what the motives were among the people within the administration, but clearly they had a heck of a lot of insight into knowing that this was a massive problem.
Wasn't there fear, sir, that is at the White House? This I could understand, just the political machinations, that for every delay, there's a chance for Republicans to change this thing, alter this thing, kill this thing. So they figured, like a ship, once you launch it, you'll deal with all the problems on the ship once it's at sea.
Well, but you know, if you launch a ship that's filled with holes and it's sinking, maybe you would have been better off to delay the cruise.
That's a very good point.
And that's what you have here, that they have so many problems. When you look at, people were told, if you like your health care, you can keep it. Not true. Your plan is going to be cheaper. Not true. The website is going to be this magnificent instrument where you compare policies. Not true. It's secure. Not true. So this is why people are simply not trusting what's happening with the rollout of the Affordable Care Act. It's not affordable, and quite frankly, we're not sure it's really doing the care it's supposed to do, too. And so these problems are mounting for the administration. I still think they would have been better off to say, let's hold off a couple weeks here until we can get these problems taken care of. And I still don't know if they're going to have them taken care of by the end of November.
Yeah, a couple of weeks would certainly not have done it in retrospect. Congressman Murphy, thank you, sir. Good having you.
Thank you, Neil. Take care.
Well, you know,